What's going on, folks? Rick here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do another hotel review. So I've decided to stay here in one of these Williamsburg trendy hotels. We're staying here for a sale rate of $285 in this room. The room is fairly small. It's very nice and super unique, leave it like that. So this is the bed. It's a queen size bed. Over here you have a bit of a mini bar. I guess these things you have to pay for, so if you want to partake, you can. Here is the refrigerator. Over here is a safe. And again, some food, wine openers, a couple of cups and things like that. Here is the bathroom. It's kind of attached to the room, which is something I might not particularly like, but it is what it is. But I love the decoration. It's very ornate. So here is the shower head. Here is the shower, sink, toilet. And that's basically the extent of the room. Let's show you a little bit of the view. We are on the 8th floor, room 812. You have a nice view of Manhattan, rest of Williamsburg. Again, we paid $285 for this room on a sale rate. After taxes and fees, it came out to $330 for this room. There are a couple of other hotels. This one that I'm showing you, me and my wife are going to stay in that one, so I'll make a review when it comes down to that, and I'll just show you guys some more views. Here is the river right here, very nice. Alright guys, well, so that's a little bit of the room. Oh, sorry, here's the TV. Sorry, it's a little bit small on space, so it's hard for me to get everything in. So here's the TV. So you have a TV, the bed, shower, sink, the whole 9 yards. And I'll be showing you some of the other amenities of the room as we go along. Alright folks, there's one other aspect of the room that I forgot to get in the beginning. Just so you know, this is not really a balcony, but it's balcony-esque. So you have this button here. Let me press it. And then you could open this up. So if you want, it's about 100 degrees in New York today, so we won't be leaving this open. But if you come in the springtime or maybe in the fall, you might want to open that up. So you do have that ability. Here's some clips of some neighboring hotels that they have here. Some food trucks. Again, like I said before, they have gyros, halal food, Mexican food. The guys tell me they're here all night. There's some other angles of the Williamsburg Hotel. So I guess you have some rooms that don't have balconies, just that little sliding door like we have, and then like the more expensive rooms with the balcony. I think if you do have the balcony, you do have more views of the river, which is nice. So if you want to spend a couple extra dollars. This is the other hotel that I want to stay at. I think it's called William Valley Hotel in Williamsburg, and we wanted to stay there, but the room just seemed to be a little bit too expensive, and as you can see, they have that rooftop area. Our hotel also has a rooftop pool, and some of they allow the public to the rooftop pool and the bar area, but at certain hours it's just private for guests only. So that's something to think about. Elevators suck. They take very long to come to the floors. I do have to admit the rooms are pretty small, but the decor is very nice. Even at the discounted rate, I think these rooms should go for about $200 a night. We got it on sale for $285, but they are regularly like $350 to almost $400, which is insane for the size of the room. But yeah. Gonna eat some Mexican. This is the downstairs bar area. And here is their Mediterranean restaurant. And down here is where you would check in and check out. Let's see what we have going on here. I believe they're having some kind of event in here. And here's the restaurant area. Lobby. Got that vintagey vibe, but the elevator is super slow and it stops at like every floor. Crazy slow. Alright folks, I do have the room door open. I just wanted to take a picture of what it looks like at nighttime. Very nice indeed. The city skyline right here. There's the Hudson River. On the other end there is Manhattan, if you're not familiar with Brooklyn. So very beautiful at night. And like I said, this is a very trendy area of Brooklyn in Williamsburg. So that's another hotel right there with a rooftop bar. So yeah, very nice, very beautiful scene at night. Hallway. I'm gonna check out the rooftop real quick. So let's do that. Alright guys, so this is the rooftop area with the pool. Again, very nice. Seems a bit crowded now. Seems like there's more than just guests here. But yeah, this is the rooftop area with the pool. And then we're gonna go up to the water tower. I don't know if you can see, it's up there. In a minute, there's like a bar area there. And you have like this little grass area right here. And it's overlooking some of the other hotels. And again, the whole cityscape. That's the Hudson River over there. So yeah, it's very nice indeed. And there is a bar on the other side. I'll show you that in a second. This is the outdoor bar area. Overlooking the city. Let's take a look. Some more cityscape. We're gonna head up to the tower, some better shots of it. So I put together a collage of random pictures from our trip. A lot of them are of the room, and some shots of the rooftop and water tower, and some of the amenities in the hotel and the lobby and things of that nature. Alright folks, now we're gonna just recap the overall review of the hotel. I am back home, I am back in my studio here, and I really just wanted to go over some of the pros and cons of the room and of the hotel overall. I may have mentioned some in the video while I was shooting my shots, but let's just recap everything. So let's go over some of the cons and then we'll talk about the pros. Cons. Obviously, I didn't like the fact that the hotel was pretty much open to the public. The rooftop pool was open to the public. The bar level, I really didn't mind. Bar, restaurant level on the lower level. That all seemed to be before you check in and before you actually go through the hotel. But actually, just having people just roam the hotel, you know, and go to the rooftop, and they could get off at any floor if they wanted to. And overall, our hallway had like an overwhelming smell of weed. Now, I don't care what you do, but don't let your good time inhibit my good time. And there was just a lot of riffraff and a lot of like loud music in the middle of the night. I just really didn't see much of security there at that hotel to maintain that ambiance. So that was definitely a con. The second con, and I think is the biggest con, is the price point and the size of the room. So I think this price point for this hotel should really be in the $200 price range. I just think the room is just too small to command that $350 to $450 plus price range. Granted, I was in the smallest room that the hotel offers, the queen room without a terrace. But with that being said, I paid about $330 after tax for this room. As soon as you walk in, there's a closet, the open bathroom that's open to the room, which I'm not a big fan of. You know, that's just my opinion. Some people may like that. Me personally, you know, even if you're just there with a significant other, I don't like the fact of the room being so open. Showering, using the sink, using the toilet, you're going to be able to hear and smell and see everything. And not to get too graphic, I just prefer like a closed bathroom, and I think my wife prefers that as well. And again, the ambiance of the room was great, but it was just very small. Like for instance, most hotels have like a desk or a sitting area that you could sit at, and me and my wife ordered takeout one night and room service, and there was really no place in the room to eat it. We had to basically just eat it on our laps because there was no place to set the food down and sit down and try to eat it. So that just tells you a little bit about the size of the room. So overall, just to recap the cons, security was definitely something that was lacking. And for that price point, it should be a priority for the hotel. Just overcrowding by letting outside people into the hotel. You just overcrowd the pool area and I guess the bar area and all that stuff. And you don't have that feel of exclusivity when you're paying that price point to stay at one of these hotels. And then overall, just the room size was just very small. Okay, so now that we got the cons out of the way, let's talk about some of the pros. So obviously, we love the decor of the hotel. The whole look of the room was very nice. It had that Art Deco 1920s look with the subway tiles and the brass finishes. It was very nice, very attractive. I know some of these trendy hipster-esque hotels go for more of an industrial look, but this had more of like that Art Deco, like 1920s vibe, and we really did enjoy it. Even though our room didn't have the terrace, I did like the fact that the whole window kind of just slid open to the side, and you had like that glass plate that kind of blocked you obviously from falling over. So it was kind of like a makeshift terrace that you just can't walk out on, but you could actually open up and look at the river and the cityscape, and it was really nice. And then just overall, the vibe that we had an amazing time, spending time with each other and just, you know, having fun. Checking out the rooftop was nice. We wanted to go to the water tower. I know I did mention that in the video that we were going to try to go to the water tower and do some shots and some scenes from there, but it was actually closed in the morning when we tried to check it out. So other than that, I'm going to give this hotel kind of like a B plus in regards to staying here again. Would I do it? I might do it, but there are a couple of comparable hotels that I'm hearing are a little bit better. like the William Valley, I think is the name, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, excuse me. The Huxton Hotel is another comparable hotel across the street, and you may see some shots of it in my video. And that hotel is notorious for having small rooms as well. So, you know, that would be a tight fit. But the Huxton were offering like specials for $169. So at $169, I think I would kind of be more okay with having that smaller type of room. So, you know, just try to get it one of those days they're running special. So we'll be reviewing a couple of these other hotels because we plan on staying and trying out a few of them. Definitely the William Valley and the Huxton, and we'll compare all three hotels that are all in the same vicinity and their amenities, and we'll compare them to each other, and we'll let you know which one we think is the best. But overall, if you have any comments or any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.